We walk hand in hand, we dream together. We giggle and laugh like kids forever. We're two different people, but we're having fun. We talk about anything under the sun. We are sisters, we are friends. We've got magic that never ends. I got you, sis, you got me. The best of friends will always, always be. We always have fun being together. You know me the best, we're friends forever. Through good times and bad, I'm here for you, sis. Right by your side, hit or miss. We are sisters, we are friends. Got magic that never ends. I got you, sis, you got me. The best of friends, the best of friends. The best of friends will always, always be. We are sisters, we are sisters.
Good morning, mga sis!
Good morning!
Today is a 2-on-1 day. 2-on-1 po kami ni Jelly.
Excited ako.
Oo, sobra. At saka kailangan may energy kami kasi siya po si Mr. Pure,
Pure Energy!
Total performer at UN Ambassador of Good.
Tignan mo?
Hindi ba? Good siya.
Good siya! Good performer, good father, good everything. Excited
Composer,
po kami.
arranger, concert artist, dancer, movie actor, ano pa, stage actor, dedicated husband.
Kailangan pa ba namin sabihin kung sino siya? Kasi mukhang, I'm sure kilala niyo na kung sino yung makakasama namin today. Siyempre, sino pa? Si Gary V! Nasa SiS!
Was the greatest gift of our lives. We are the reason that he gave his life. We are the reason Jesus suffered and died. To a world that was lost, he gave all he could give to show us the reason to live. As the years went by, we learned more.
Very special guest na isang oras po natin makakatsikahan at sana mas makilala ng mabuti, Mr. Pure Energy himself, Gary Valenciano. Hi,
Hello!
Hey! Eto na. Everyone knows, lahat ng tao, ang tingin nila kay Gary, pure energy, successful career, stable marriage, good father, renewed Christian, sa mga kanta mo, nakikita naman, parang Gary is a good guy. Pero, were you ever bad?
May dark side ka ba?
Hindi, lalo na in school.
Anong ginagawa mo nun sa eskwela?
Nagka-cut classes ka rin?
Meron kang ganon?
It's dangerous kasi baka gawin ng mga ibang ngayon eh. No, yung ginawa ko noon was that isang beses, kasi uso sa Lasal dati yung may mga galing sa ibang eskwelahan na pupunta sa school para mag-promote ng mga school fair.
Ayan.
Especially, syempre, mga Poveda, mga Assumptionista.
Girl!
Pero one time, the subject was Filipino.
Oh.
Eh, alam mo naman, medyo mahina ako sa Filipino, di ba? At that time. So, I was talking to my classmate, tapos biglang nilapitan ako ng teacher ko. Hinawakan niya ako dito sa shirt.
Pinitsirahan ka.
Mr. Valenciano, what are you talking about? I am the one who has the answer to your question. Eh, tamang-tama, pag ganun ko, tumadaan yung mga
Girls.
So, syempre, tumingin ako sa
Siya,
teacher ko,
oo,
sabi ko,
grabe.
this means war. So, what I did was, the 2 days after that, kumuha ako ng paste. So, nilagyan ko ng paste yung upuan niya.
Ay, nakakaloka ka.
No, this was a long time ago. And,
Paste as in paste? Iba yung paste o glue? Kasi pag glue, yun yung mas madikit eh.
Kaya nga medyo, I was a
May
little, I had a
konsensya
little
ka pa rin
heart.
ng
Medyo ka pa
Paste na.
yung paste yung galing sa tube na black and
Yes.
takip, yung parang galing
Plastic
sa
lang, tapos yung, yan.
Correct.
And then what we would do also, nung high school kami, was we would put paste here. Tapos we would make it pitik to kahit sinong dumadaan. Pak! Siyempre, titingin sila.
Wala lang, dead ma.
Pero nangyari sa akin yun, yung bumalik ako sa Lasal, first time for me to sing in my home school.
Oo.
Ginawa rin sa akin yun. Kumakanta ako.
Be-
Reaching out to you.
Oh my God.
Ano talaga?
Siyempre, wala ka magawa, di ba?
Wala eh. Parang taste of my own medicine.
Hindi ka ba nakapag-away? Wala ka ba ganun?
Tukan.
Suntukan meron din. Pero
Paano?
I was very young. I was grade school pa.
Ay, paano?
Kasi hindi ako naniniwala sa sa
Physical.
physical. No, I've seen a lot of that in school before.
Come on, Gary. Kahit na binubuli ka na, ano yung gagawin mo?
Hindi ako binubuli kasi ako
Hinahamon
yung
ka.
class clown eh. Ako yung class clown. So,
Kahit na.
no, there was a time in grade 2, grade 3, almost every day. Kasi honor student ako nung grade 1.
Ayan, yan ang favorite nila.
Parang puro green star yan sa Lasal eh. Pagdating ng grade 2, wala na. Talagang I would fight, I would really fight. As
Talaga?
in,
So,
Oo.
pinapatawag kayo ng principal, gano'n?
no,
Official?
yung pagkatapos ng recess, di syempre, one by one, aakit yung class. No? Kami na lang dalawang natitira doon. Nakasquat kami, tatayo kami. Syempre nakakaya dahil hindi lang the whole grade level, pero from...
The whole school.
Yeah, the whole elementary is looking at you. And I'm there.
Anong ginawa niya?
Syempre, after squatting, lalo ka pang magagalit dahil akala mo kasalanan ng isa, yung pala kasalanan. So the next day, ayan na naman.
Eto, nahuli ka.
Oo, nahuli ka daw ng police for swerving. Nahuli po siya ng
No,
police
no.
na 3 weeks, ano yun?
Ano ba,
What
naatrasan
happened
mo
was-
siya or something?
Naatrasan ko siya dahil I was on my way to Makati. 15 minutes early ako eh. So I said, sige, magpapagas muna ako. Diesel. So, tamang-tama, pagpunta ko dun sa gasolinahan, nakita ko may truck na nagpapaload up din. Ang tagal ng truck. Siguro mga 15 minutes siya. So I said, sige, I'll wait na lang here. Total, I'm early. Tapos nung aalis na yung truck, sabi ng truck, atras muna kasi hindi daw siya makalabas. Di syempre, umatras ako. Yung pala may ano pala sa likod. May naghihintay din sa likod ng
my
15
God.
minutes. Eh, sino naman ang maghihintay ng 15 minutes to fill up? Di ba syempre, yung mga iba, lilipat na dun sa
Lilipat na
kabila.
ng iba, oo.
When I went back, pag! Ang tingin ko sa side mirror ko, nakita ko pulis. Tapos lubog pa yung ano niya. Tapos so, bumaba din ako. Sabi ko, "Sir, I'm really sorry." Sabi ko, hindi ko talaga akalain na may maghihintay din sa likod ko. Nakita niya, "Oh, Mr. Valenciano."
Kilala.
Siyempre.
Kumakanta ka na nito.
Oo, kumakanta.
Gary V ka na
This
niyan.
was at that time yung uso yung yung yellow lane.
Yellow lane.
Yellow lane, yung para
Okay.
sa mga bus lang. So 2 weeks after, I went to Vilma's show. Di ba she had yung show niya sa Metropolitan Theater live yun.
Doon pa.
So nagmamadali ako Friday.
Traffic.
Ayun, pumasok ako dun kakanan ako dun sa may Buendia. Eh, masyado daw maaga ang pasok ko dun sa So hinuli ako.
And it was
I'm late. Tapos ang baba, siya na naman.
Ano sabi niya sa'yo?
Eh, yung first time na hinuli niya ako, sabi ko sa kanya, ano mo, I've never been caught before. Sabi ko, I'm a careful driver. I follow the rules. Tapos nahuli niya ako. Siyempre, hindi na siya naniwala sa akin.
talagang destined kayo to meet
So,
each other
may
again.
ticket ka na.
Well, I told him, sabi ko, boss, kung anong kailangan yung gawin,
Gawin nyo na talaga. Tanggap mo
saan ka
na.
ba pupunta? Pupunta lang sana ako sa Metropolitan Theater. Medyo late na nga ako para sa show ni Ate V. Ganun ba? O sige. Ingat na lang next time. Mr. Valenciano.
Yan ang
Yes, I
talagang
promise.
fringe benefits, yun.
Minsan may mga advantages din.
Ito, Janice, ikaw magtanong niyan.
Do you look at other women? Of course, everybody knows you're married, happily married,
Oo
you
naman.
have kids. Do you even look? Look, I'm just saying
Look
look.
lang,
ah,
look lang. Parang, uy, she's
Bakit parang ano kayo? Don't worry, it's okay. You can ask me that
naman.
question. Okay lang.
Eh, baka naman
No,
marami yan, ba?
there are always beautiful women around, di ba? And there's a difference na pag ina-appreciate mo yung beauty ng isang tao at yung
Pinaglalasaan mo na.
pagtingin mo medyo may laman na. And they usually say na yung pangalawang tingin ang nakakaano, ang medyo delikado.
Deadly.
Yung unang tingin kasi parang, uy, ang ganda nun ah. Tapos maya-mayang konti, iba na yung
Second look.
Yeah, yung second look. And with me, ang masasabi ko lang, especially about marriage, no, is that now more than ever before, open na open ako kay Angeli. She knows everything about me. You know, my
Kasi may
past.
mga crush mo ngayon, alam niya.
Sinasabi ko sa kanya, this girl is pretty, ganyan. And she's the same with me.
Dahil
She
naman.
tells me also everything. She knows everything. So yun ang, for me, talagang masasabi ko, hindi ko naman pwedeng sabihin sa mga tao na I'm exempted from all that. No? Just because ang akala ng tao, ay si Gary, ganito siya, ganyan. Siguro, hindi siya naaapekto ng mga ganyang klaseng
Problema.
But
Tao pa rin po si Gary.
yes, I'm still a
Tao pa
person.
rin siya.
Nangyayari naman
Katulad
sa lahat ng
natin.
tao eh.
Oo, natutulog din po siya sa gabi. Nahihihi din siya.
Nahuli
Ganon.
nga siya, di ba?
Nahuli nga siya ng pulis sa gabi.
Di ba?
Kaya talaga.
Siyempre, we all know that itong industriyang to is full of temptation merely because we're exposed to a lot of things. Gaano kahirap pa mag-resist sa temptation?
Actually, yung temptation ko it's a temptation na akala ng lahat ng tao kasi ang temptation is easily associated with another
Women.
person, with a woman, no? Especially pag lalaki, siyempre, babae.
Babae.
But with me, yung temptations ko, it's yung pagdating sa punto na nag-concert ka na, tapos gusto mo magpahinga, minsan masyadong mahaba ang
Pahinga.
na parang nagiging complacent ka na, parang pahinga muna ako. And that for me is the biggest temptation. Kasi it's wrong, it's wrong to think na pagkatapos ng isang concert, yun na yun. Tapos na.
Relax ka na muna.
Relax ka na muna. I have children, I have to support also. So yun ang masasabi ko, pinakahirap para sa akin ngayon.
Nagagalit ka ba?
Yes.
Paano ka magalit? Parang hindi ko nakita mo na ba si Gary magalit?
Alam mo yung Incredible Hulk?
Ganun ka?
Hindi naman din.
Nagiging green ka?
No, yung yung I'm a person na yung there's a saying na, di ba, yung my bark is worse than my bite. Kumbaga, hindi talaga ako makagat, pero pag nagalit ako, nagagalit talaga ako.
Paano? Gato ka?
Pero sandali lang. No.
Hindi naman.
Parang leon.
No.
O kaya luntok ko ng dingding. Di ba may mga ganon?
Before I would do that, before pag pumupunta ako sa mga concerts, minsan nakikita ng mga ibang tao, parang pula-pula.
Bakit?
Wala, minsan naiinis ako many times naiinis ako sa sarili ko.
Why?
I don't live up to my own standard.
Masyadong high naman ang expectations sa
Yes,
sarili mo.
I know. Marami nagsasabi sa akin, but that was before.
Ngayon
Now
ka
I
na.
don't.
Hindi na masyadong high expectations.
Mas
kasi.
practical ka na.
Mataas pa rin, pero I'm looking at it from a different
Point of view.
But I used to be like that. And I get mad. For example, perfectionist ako eh. So may mga concerts ako na kailangan pag sinabi ko to o pag ginawa ko to, yung mga ilaw, kailangan ganyan. Ganyan. Siyempre, I arrange my music based on what I want people to see. Tapos pag hindi nagawa, yun na yun. Hindi naman pwede cut! Let's do it again. Lalo na pag live concert. That's when I sometimes, and I have to admit na minsan hindi maganda yung dating ko sa tao.
Ay, ayun po.
May ganyan pala si Gary.
Nagagalit din po siya. Okay, thank you for sharing your dark side. At least alam namin, nagagalit ka rin pala. Pero, ano pa, marami pa tayong malalaman tungkol kay Gary. Siyempre, sa pagbabalik sa
Yes.
Best of friends.
Kasama pa rin natin si Gary. At ngayon naman, pag-uusapan natin ang highs and lows ng kanyang career. Gano'n ka ba katagal si Gary? How long have you been in the business?
18 years now.
18 years.
Matagal na rin.
Matagal. You've had interviews and we heard from one of your interviews, sinabi ba talaga to? One of the lowest points in your career was 1997?
96, 97.
Bakit?
Why?
Ano nangyari doon? Ano ka pala low point? Hindi ko napansin.
Very low point in my career na sa mata ng tao, hindi nila nakita yan eh. But on a personal standpoint, very low. Kasi
96, 97.
97.
Ano ba yung album mo that time?
actually, it was an album na na-release namin both in the US in 95, tapos I promoted it a bit in 96, tapos yung isa for Asian release in 96 and 97. Pero at that point kasi parang ang feeling ko, lahat ng naibigay sa akin was given on a silver platter. Mali lang ang
Market, pagka...
No, hindi lang market, but I did not treat it the right way. Kumbaga parang, yun nga, yung temptation na sinabi ko na,
Relax ka lang.
the time, naging complacent ka.
that for me was the lowest point. Kasi ayan na eh, may guarantee na if I toured for 6 months in the States in 95, there was a guarantee na at least amongst the Christian market, which is very big sa US, makikilala na ako. Parang ganon. Tapos yung mga tinitirahan ko noon, pag basta't nasa hotel kami, ganda ng kwarto, and parang na-overcome ako ng mga material.
You took for granted a lot of
And
things.
I took for granted many things, many things.
Is that the reason why you gave up your US career?
Yeah. When yung nag-usap kami ni Angeli.
But that's a tough choice.
Yeah. But I also spoke to other artists who were from there, na
Yes.
very successful artists as well. Tapos sila mismo nagsabi sa akin, tapos the company wants you to go on tour, no? Concert almost 4 times a week, no? Don't fall into that trap. Sabi nila, there is no amount of success can compensate for failure at home. So sabi ko, at this point, kahit maging popular ako, kung kailangan ako ng mga anak ko,
anak
at
mo.
wala ako doon, you cannot rewind time.
So that's where the temptation really comes
Yeah.
in, hindi ba? Kasi parang, wow, this is fame against
Fame again.
And
taking
not
half your
just
family.
not just fame, but fame in the US, which is a target of many artists.
Oo naman.
Diba?
And it's so hard,
Hard to penetrate.
Pero mabuti na rin na I stayed here dahil after that moment, after that time, dumating yung mga kanta na para sa akin, nakapagbigay din ng encouragement sa mga tao dito sa Pilipinas.
Of course, if you have your lowest point, you must have your highest point.
Ano yun?
Highest point came last year. Again, unseen by Filipinos, but pumunta ako sa Amsterdam. And I
Okay.
performed in a crusade. So, syempre, yung mga ibang tao, crusade lang yun, hindi naman concert yan eh. I was in front of 15,000 people representing 209 countries. So, it was parang nagpa-perform ako for the world. It was broadcast over 209 countries. This was a Billy Graham crusade. And Billy Graham is yung nagsalita dun sa pagkatapos na bumagsak yung World Trade
World Trade,
Center.
yes.
Tapos nagkasama-sama lahat ng mga, and he was the last one who spoke. That's Billy Graham. So, yung crusade niya, pumunta ako doon. Tapos yung pagkatapos kong kumanta, may lumapit sa akin, 6'3", 6'4", laking tao, sabi niya, "You come to my country and we will welcome you." Tamang-tama, at that time, last year, pinag-iisipan na namin ni Angeli kung ano kaya yung susunod na hakbang. What's the next step?
what's your next
What am I going to
step?
do? Is it just the Philippines? Or are there other things out there? Tapos tinanong ko siya, "Really? You think I'll be welcome there? Where are you from?" "I'm from Ukraine." Ganon. Tapos may mga iba, "I'm from Zambia, I'm from Zimbabwe, Kenya, I'm from Australia, I'm from the US, I saw you on TV." Yung
Ang
mga,
sarap ng feeling.
and at saka hindi yung here kasi in the Philippines, pag nilapitan ka ng tao, ganda ng concert mo na napanood kita, ganyan-ganyan. It's a fan.
Yes.
Diba? And I appreciate
Oh,
that.
of course.
Ito,
They don't
I've
know you.
never performed ever for these people before. So to receive an invitation with so much, parang, lalo na yung isa, Indian, nilapitan niya ako, "You know, that first song you did something to me right here."
What was that song?
It was a song called Could You Be Messiah.
I love
Kasi
that song.
ano
I love that song.
Siyempre, alam natin mga kanta ni Gary.
Diba?
I love that song.
Can you sing that nga?
Little lang.
Could you be healer to a heart that's been wounded in a battle that's never seen? Could you be teacher to a mind of confusion? Tell me, what does this all mean?
I must say this. Alam nyo,
Maluha ba?
Uy, wala.
Alam ko naluluha ka.
But you know, I'll say something. Alam mo yung mga kanta ko, ang importante kasi sa akin, that's when I know that it's playing in the hearts of people. When I see people cry. Hindi naman,
Gary, gusto ko may masaya today.
I know. No, but it's not na ginagawa ko on purpose. But when I know that the songs are being played sa puso ng tao, mas importante yun.
Because
kaysa
of the message of
pinapatugtog
your
sa radyo.
song. Because of the message of your song.
And the songs are based on personal experiences.
At saka siguro yun ang pinakamalaking...
You made the song yourself, no?
I wrote the music. Si Freddie Santos ang gumawa.
Pinakamalaking reward na makukuha ng isang composer or artist is when yung really people take at heart yung kinakanta mo.
And
For
I must
example,
say, yung mga music ni Gary, like Could You Be Messiah and his last album,
Ano ba yung gusto mo?
daming natutulungan nun. Because it's spiritually uplifting. It helps you get through the hard times. And
Especially
I
now.
want to admit na yes, it did help me through the hard times.
At saka yung panahon ngayon, di ba?
Lalo na
Sige
ngayon.
Di ba?
Sige na,
Hard
okay.
times ngayon eh.
Okay.
Parang hindi ko na siniseryoso, di ba? Hinard times ko ngayon. Oh.
Okay, let's talk about the hard times. Pero let's make it light.
Yeah.
Before we talk about the hard times again, let's look back a little. Did you ever imagine nung bata ka pa that you would be Gary Valenciano?
Oo nga, yung...
Actually, wala man lang dream na maging entertainer. I wanted to become a doctor. Yung mga regular na ambitions of children are doctor, architect, pilot, but I wear glasses. Tanggal na yung pilot. Then, yung nakita ko yung mga drawings ng mga kaklase ko, ang gaganda ng
Ganda,
drawing.
gusto mo
Ayaw
na
man
rin
lang and they didn't wanna become architects. So ako, gusto kong maging architect, ang pangit ng drawing
Kailan
ko.
pumasok ang pagkakanta na yan, ang pagpa-perform?
Kundirana, Lasal Green Hills. Last
That's when
year
you
ko.
discovered you could sing and you could do
Alam ko na kaya kong kumanta,
Oo.
pero I didn't know na magagamit ko pala as my profession. to sing and to dance and to write music. In 1982, I was playing the piano like this with one finger. Yeah.
Talaga?
1982?
Tapos si Tats Faustino, he's the musical director of SOP. Siya yung sabi sa akin na, ito, gawin mo. Hindi niya nga sinabi sa akin kung ano yung chords na yon. Basta sabi niya, may tenga ka naman eh, basta mag-experiment ka na lang. So from that point on, then You Got Me Working was born, A Fool Till the End was born, After All, mga ibang kanta. That's how it all happened. But never, miski dream or plan, it was never a part of my
Ito talagang plano sa iyo.
Yeah, it was destined siguro na talagang mangyari.
What has fame taught you?
Well, it is fleeting. It comes and it goes. It has taught me to maximize every opportunity there is in reaching out to people who you may never be able to reach again. So, that's how I look at my career now. I've 18 years in show business. I'm 37 years old. I'm still strong. I feel great. So I'm gonna maximize it.
And you look great.
Yes. Every time you do a show, do you hope na, siyempre, hindi mo alam kung makikita mo ulit itong mga taong ito. Do you hope that you get to touch them this one night?
Yeah.
If, di ba, yung
That's the
affect
main objective. Kaya kahit na sinasabi ng ibang tao, kanta ni Gary kasi masyadong spiritual ang dating and all. But I know that in one time or another, pati sila, in their own personal lives, they will come into a crossroads. And I'm hoping that yung kanta na kinanta ko months ago will now become real in their lives.
In their lives. Nako, marami pa. Mula kay Gary. Magbabalik ang SiS.
Hi, Sel! First of all, unang-una, ang pinaka-masasabi ko kay Gary is he's our brother in Christ. Kuya namin siya sa lahat ng bagay. Pag may mga problems kami, nasabihan namin siya. And syempre, para kaming, kumbaga, magkakapatid talaga. Very professional and very, very perfectionist. Sel, good luck and I wish you all the best.
Sir, when it comes to spirituality, kayo daw ang aasahan. Kumbaga, kayo yung tinitingnan namin. Lalo na kapag down kami spiritually. Pagka may problema. I mean, hindi lang sa pera, sa material things, sabihin sa lahat. Especially pag tungkol kay God. Ikaw ang una naming nilalapitan. Kaya, sir, keep it up and we love you very much.
Wish lang po namin, sir, makasaya kami sa concert niyo, sir.
Hey, sir, kay Sir Gary, wala kami sasabi talagang. Ang hangin na po.
Sir, lahat ng sinabi nila, sir, agree ako doon. Yun lang.
Kasama pa rin namin si Gary. Saan ko uso ngayon na revival, di ba? And even Gary has been singing songs, yung mga originals na revive. What does this mean? Meron ba itong, kulang na sa kanta? Or what? What can you say?
Actually, I thought about that na parang bakit natin binabalikan yung mga kanta nung
Wala na bang
70s,
magawang
80s? Is it because hindi na tayo makapag-express ng mga bagong, in new ways about old feelings of love, parang mas maganda yata yung, mas tunay yata yung noon. I really don't know. It's a very hard question to answer. Although, I can say na the only way na magkakaroon ng, one big way na magkakaroon ng mga bagong kanta ngayon is to have more support from people here. I'm talking about media, radio,
And music piracy.
and music piracy has to stop.
Has to stop.
As in,
Is it true that you won't sign CDs that are pirated?
yes, I've stopped already.
Panalo!
naman eh.
My husband's a singer, so I know.
And then also the same, I hope he does the same. It's
Yes.
not to, hindi naman to para ma-embarrass yung tao.
Hindi
Pero
naman.
para lang malaman niya at lahat ng nakapaligid dun sa taong yun na
You're
we're
against
serious.
that.
We're
Yes.
against it. It's wrong. It's illegal. So
And you know what? Your album, CDs normally cost what? 400
Something like that.
pesos, and your CDs 250 pesos.
250. Well, ngayon 280 dahil may bagong VCD na kasama.
VCD na kasama.
Kasama.
May kasama yung video ng Lupa and video ng I Will Be Here.
I will be here.
So,
So kaya naman pala maging mura yung CD.
yeah, pwede naman.
Kaya naman
Pwede
eh.
naman. It's just that piracy now has affected 70% of the music industry
Oh, yes.
alone. Ay, yung movie industry, di ba?
Grabe.
You guys have done movies.
ipapalabas pa lang, ando dun na.
Nauna pa
By one take,
palabas.
one pa.
Grabe.
Sa timog, may lalapit pa sa'yo. Ma'am, 3 for
Diba?
100.
At saka hindi siya,
Nanganganak pa yun,
hindi siya censored.
na pinagsasama-sama pa.
Walang putol pa yun,
Kumbaga
kompleto.
work in progress yung mga ibang ano. Like Martin, I know that isang reporter, sabi niya sa akin, alam ko yung sinasabi mong piracy dahil pumunta ako sa isang bar and I heard Martin's new album. So tumawag siya dun sa recording company. Ano ba yan? Kailangan kami ang magpo-promote niyan pero narinig ko na dito. Sabi ng recording company, baka ngayon hindi pa nga namin nare-release
Oh
yun.
my God.
So I texted Martin right away. Hindi rin alam ni Martin. But that was work in progress.
Ay, grabe.
Kumbaga, hindi pa tapos.
Ano ba yung kailangan talagang sinisecret mo yung ano mo, ginawa mo. Kailangan may gwardiya, parang boto, ballot
I'm
box.
telling you, minsan, you'll never know.
Kailangan ba talaga dumating pa sa ganung point?
Hindi ba?
Mahirap lang kasi because it's really cheaper, di ba? To buy a pirated
But the
CD.
quality is
Quality
Almost the
naman.
same. When you talk digital, that has nothing to do with the features. It's digital, so it's the same sound.
So,
Pero-
sa tingin mo,
Ngayon,
it's because
durability is a different thing.
Masisira. At saka masisira ang system.
modernization
Parang ganun.
affected it a little?
Oh yeah.
CD writer
At the
thing.
time, the CD writers now, yung mga malalaking machines can do 2,000 copies in 30 minutes. This was as of 1999.
2,000 copies in 30
In 30
minutes?
minutes.
I heard that it can make 30,000 now
No, now.
a day.
Oh, see?
But that's only one machine.
That's only one
What
machine.
if you have how many machines? Imagine mo kung ilan na magagawa nila.
Pero napakalaking issue to. And it's very deep and very wide.
It's actually a national issue because it
Yes.
affects the industry
Yes.
itself.
And now
Hindi
the
biro
Philippines
to.
is known as, or well, we're becoming known as the pirates of the world. And that's really sad.
Talaga naman ang Philippines.
Di ba? Palaging hindi
Talented
napapahuli.
naman tayo. Marami naman tayong pwedeng gawin. Hindi
Ah,
ba?
yes.
That's right.
Correct. Ito naman, kamustahin naman natin your diabetes. Yan. Tell us.
Ay, ako may trivia. ako
Ayan,
dyan.
sige, sige,
Alam mo, sakit ni Gary. Sakit niya yan, siyempre, kasi siya nag-i-injection sa sarili niya.
Oo.
So minsan, pag ano lang, parang trip lang yan.
Pang-asar.
Pang-asar sa'yo. Sasabihin niya sa'yo, sige, inject me. Hawak-hawak mo, anong gagawin mo? Inject mo siya. Where? Anywhere. Anywhere? Ayoko nga. Dito you asked me to do that several times. At hindi ako pumayag na ako mag-i-inject. Pinatanggal niya sa akin.
Hindi, ginagawa ko yun palagi. Because we were group mates before. Ako, siya, Joey Albert, Lou Yocampo.
Si Ruel.
I
Si
hated
Ruel.
that every time.
So minsan yun ang ginagawa ko, I'll stick it, tapos iniiwan ko dyan. O sige, pull. So gusto ko lang makita yung reaction ng tao.
Walang pain talaga, no?
There's some pain. You're sticking something into your body because there's always pain. But I'm alive, and I'm able
Never
to do what I
mind the
wanna do.
pain.
He
Go
finds
ahead.
the humor in it by actually asking other people to do that for him.
Mas masakit yung pinapasok kaysa yung ikaw.
Tinatanggal.
Gagawin mo lang eh.
Kaya nga, tapos
Sa palagay mo ba, marami ng Pinoy ang nakakaitindi sa sakit ng
No.
diabetes?
As a matter of fact, up to today, just by talking about it, sigurado ako na maraming magsasabi, ay na naman, pinag-uusapan na naman yung diabetes ni Gary, hindi ba ginagamit lang yan? But I have to make people know that just
There
as
is
I am,
such a
there is such a
thing.
thing. At maraming mga people in society that are suffering from symptoms na hindi nila alam na diabetes na pala yun. So it's
Exactly, and they
important.
find out late in life.
They find out late in life at saka yung mga
Kapag
effects
last,
ng diabetes are irreversible or irreparable rather.
Yun, mas matagal
Irreversible. Tama,
mag-heal.
irreparable. Hindi na pwedeng ibalik sa dati. So if your eyes start to begin to
Blur?
show
Yun na
or
yun.
begin to blur, that's it. Or if your nerves begin to lose your feelings, that's it. So you have to
Detection, early stages, para ma-prolong mo pa yung buhay mo. Kasi ang hirap
and
talaga ng
exercise and diet and all
Diet is most important, no?
Very.
Eto,
Exercise.
paano to, Gary? Parang, masarap kumain. Do you have a sweet tooth?
Local sweets. Mga sampalok, candy, mga ganun, or
Eh,
fruits.
paano yan?
Diba you have this low and high?
Yeah.
I know that, diba?
Yeah.
Pagka high ang sugar mo, water ka lang. Pagka low, something sweet.
Something sweet or pagka high water and I take a lot of insulin. But I don't eat that much ice cream. I don't take cake.
Chocolate.
I love pizza but I cannot take too much of it. I love
Why?
pasta
Carbo?
but the carbo.
Carbo.
Okay, yeah, because it turns into sugar.
Ito yung mga bagay na sa mga like that, di ba?
We take
Yung mga
for granted.
Carbo, bakit? But actually, lahat ng kinakain natin
Has
breaks
an
down
element of
into
sugar.
glucose.
Yes.
You know, and when that glucose is what brings my sugar level up.
But you're allowed to have natural sugar like fruits.
Limited also.
Also limited.
Kaya
Portions,
ginagawa
diba, a
ko
day
sa gabi,
lang?
yeah, portions lang. Like sa gabi, paborito ko kasi pinya. I mean now, for this season,
Ay, itong
it's
season
pinya.
na pinya.
So I eat a lot of pineapple. I take a shot before I go to bed. Para habang natutulog ako, there's no exercise, walang pang kontra dun sa fructose, which is fruit sugar, sa pag-akyat ng sugar.
And you drink a
So
lot
I
of
take
water.
Well, actually, the drinking of water is a symptom of high sugar. Yung,
Thirsty.
I used to, itong ginagawa ko noon when I was in junior high school sa States, umiinom ako ng tubig, uhaw na uhaw ko then I'd get so full of water, I'd have to throw out the water. But because I'm thirsty, so I'd drink again. Then, symptoms yun. Then, severe. Doon ko, that was before I was diagnosed as diabetic.
Hindi mo pa alam.
Pala.
Well, like we talked about kanina, di ba? You know, some people say that your music is very preachy. Okay, di ba? Siyempre, yung hindi nakakaintindi nga, na masyadong may Christian influence. Yung concert mo nga daw sometimes become even prayer rallies because of the songs you sing.
Well,
But do you think, ako personally, ako okay sa akin yun eh. Okay sa akin yun because I think there is nothing wrong if pop music and faith music go together. There's nothing wrong with that because you impart a message and people are entertained.
Well, you've seen one of the concert I had on stage, di ba? A lot of people who do come up with comments like that have not seen the recent concerts. Alam mo, ito lang masasabi ko, no? When I come out on stage, hindi lang hindi lang rehearsal, tapos concert na kagad. It's prayer. It's wondering, Lord, what do you want me to tell these people?
What is my purpose?
What's my purpose of being on stage? Pag umuwi ako at hindi ko ginawa yon, for me, the concert is a flop.
Kahit ang dami pang tao.
Yes, exactly. Kasi why? People will go home and will just remember, maganda yung ginawa ni Gary.
Nagsayaw si Gary.
Yun lang yun eh. But if you're able to come out there and you're able to, kahit isang tao lang, just one
Matouch mo
person
lang.
lang, matouch mo lang. Like for example, nag-promote ako ng isang concert, pumasok ako sa isang radio station. Yung DJ, ginanon niya yung mic, in-off niya yung mic. Nagpatugtog siya ng music, sabi niya, you know, if not for your song, Take Me Out of the Dark, I would not be here today. Can you imagine hearing that?
It feels good.
Parang
Bessie.
ganyan ng gold medal.
You
Gold
did something.
medal.
You know, you did something na, did something to this person, to this person's life. That's how serious I am with what I do. Hindi lang yung, eto na naman, magsasalita na naman si Gary, he's gonna talk about God, alam na namin yan. But there's a difference between knowing and experiencing, you know. And for me, I may become preachy, but I don't do that on purpose. It is something that
Comes
happens,
naturally.
you know.
Natural.
Yung concert ko na radical, nako, yun ang pinakahirap na concert na ginawa ko because I knew there was something I had to say. But I knew it was very, very, very sensitive. Pero I had to do it. If not, I would not have been able to sleep. And God is good. It won Concert of the Year for last year. So, I'm happy.
Sa pagbabalik ng SiS, ang number one priority ni Gary, family. Babalik po kami. Gary V's Revive album now available in CDs and cassettes.
Ang susunod na major performance mo ay sa Araneta with Lani, Carol,
Karil,
and
Aiza Sigera. Yeah.
Ecstatic.
Ecstatic.
Ngayon, what makes you ecstatic?
What makes me ecstatic? What do you mean? Yung mga bagay na I become ecstatic about? Or anything? What makes me ecstatic is the fact that there's another opportunity. You know, there's another great event that I can maximize what I've been given. That always makes me ecstatic. So if I go to Baguio or to Bacolod, blah, blah, blah.
Show it.
Kakaano yan. Ideas begin to flow all the time. Even if it's the same song, ang daming mga ideas. Ito, gawin natin to.
What about simple things? Yung babaw lang. Yung
Being with friends. Yun lang. Just
usap.
somebody calls me and says, tara, labas tayo. Let's go eat out. Sige.
Excited.
I like that. I really enjoy that. I enjoy that more than going to parties. You know what I mean? I enjoy just being with friends. Kasi parang we can be true to each other. You know, we can talk.
Guards down, the egos down.
Yeah, egos are left outside. I like that.
Ito lang.
Basketball. I like basketball a lot.
Yan.
You still watch basketball.
I play basketball. I
Oo
love
naman,
playing
he
basketball.
Yung
And
pala
I'm
na favorite
serious
team
about
mo,
it, ah.
Yung
I'm
pala na
serious.
favorite team mo.
Ooh.
Nag-golf ka pa ba?
Ano yun?
Ay!
Ano yun? I don't
golf!
understand what... No, I try and play golf. I try.
How many times?
Once every 2 years. No, once every... No, I try and play once every 2 years.
Okay. Yeah, like a true golfer,
Okay.
denying
I try.
plays.
Children.
What about you?
Your children.
That is siguro the thing that, how do you say it, that makes me ecstatic the most
Yeah.
is after, day's work, you're on your way home, or my daughter calls me on the radio, Papa, where are you na? Yan.
Ang sarap.
Yun lang.
Tagal na pagod.
I'm on my way home na.
Nako.
Or Gabriel.
Like, what do you call your kids? May pet names ka for your kids?
Well, Kiana is the apple of my eye.
Girl, only girl.
Ano naman? Only girl.
Now, Paolo, because he's long, the 2 kids believe that he's the banana of my eye.
Okay.
And Gabriel, because he's dark and he's you can think of any dark fruit and he's the one.
And he's that.
But I don't have any pet names for them, really. I just call them by their names. Kiana, Gabriel, Juan Paolo. By the way, happy birthday, Paolo. It's your birthday today.
Yay!
He's now 17 years old.
17 years old.
Ay, imagine, Janice, nasa bahay nila. Baby na sila.
I know.
Oo, parang ako baby pa rin ako.
Okay.
Inaanak ko si Gabriel.
Inaanak ko ba si Gabriel? Ang dami kong utang. Ang dami mong utang.
Pero grabe si Gabriel. Pag
Anak
nagsasaya
siya ng tatay
siya,
niya?
Anak siya ni Gary, grabe. Sobra.
Hindi mo taga makakaila.
Alam mo, Gabriel is moving all the time. He'll come from school. Hi, Dad. I'm in bed. Say, hi, Gab. How was school today? May galaw na kaagad. And then, anytime there's a mirror, kunyari, he's going out the door, pag may mirror, titingin yan, tapos agad ng galaw.
Ano ba yan?
Then, mag-exit siya. But he's always
Performance level. All the time.
all the time.
And Paolo, what?
Paolo is serious, always thinking, always watching kung paano nagawa yung isang scene ng isang movie. Yan, he's very...
Animation niya.
Mas gusto niya kasi yung mga cinematography, directing.
Ay.
But he's an actor. Very good actor. He's won awards in school
Talaga?
for acting.
Does he wanna go into showbiz?
No, he doesn't want to go into showbiz.
Theater?
Theater, yes.
Theater?
Okay, but not being in front of the camera and acting and all that. He wants to do commercials and all, but up to there lang. Now, the girl sings naman all the time. Yan ang alarm clock ko sa umaga.
Paano?
Singing anything from Christina Aguilera to Carol Banawa in Mermaid, Little Mermaid. Kiana is singing.
Okay. Yung pagka-father mo, do you monitor what they watch, what they sing, what they listen to?
With Paolo, I used to monitor what he used to listen to. But dahil sa constant communication namin, I'm allowing him to experience it for himself, to decide for himself, to judge for himself kung anong tama, kung anong mali.
Because this is the age when they listen to
Yeah.
music na medyo
And Paolo's very open, ah. I mean, kunyari nag-uusap kami about music, kung meron isang grupo na medyo
Over.
siya mismo magsasabi sa akin, Dad, this group, I don't
Bad.
think. Yeah, but he likes dance music, so he also minsan nagmi-mix siya sa
Mixing
bahay.
siya, ganyan-ganyan.
May keyboard siya sa bahay. With Gabriel and with Kiana, I'm a little more sensitive. Yeah, I'm stricter with them.
Maybe younger, tapos different music now. Iba na yung...
Plus kay Kiana, she's a girl.
She's a girl, syempre.
Of course.
So, napaforesee mo na ang mga boys.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
So, how do you think Gary would handle boys? Sir, good evening.
How young is Kiana?
She's
now?
8.
She's 8. O, paano ba yan?
When the time comes, those guys will have to cross the bridge. Okay? I'm not gonna... Hindi ko man lang sasabihin.
Gary Valenciano Bridge. The Daddy Bridge.
It's gonna be called The Bridge.
Okay.
Okay.
Kasi ako, if anybody comes up to my daughter and wants to start a relationship, it'll have to be according to my rules.
Ay, patay.
Naku.
And that's bottom line.
How do you want your kids to grow up? Yan.
Well, I hope na ma-retain nila ang lahat ng mga tinuro namin as parents.
Ba, ganun
I spend devotionals with my kids kasi I have stories about God, Pero hindi yung basta't uupo na lang ako tapos may Bible tapos I tell them about it.
Paano? Paano?
It's materials that are written for their age. For Paulo's age, for Gab's age, and for Kiana's age.
So let's say, in the house, ano eksena? How do you do this?
So with Gabriel, it's like this. Gab, it's 8:30. Gab, time to go up. Dad, but I still wanna play basketball pa. It's time to go up now. So akit na yan. Then I get the material I have. No? Then I start out with the verse. After the verse, I read to him, and sometimes he's still parang hindi siya nakikinig. But then you can tell with his eyes kasi he starts looking at you and then he's listening na intently. And then we talk. It becomes a discussion. Okay, so Gab, what did you learn from this lesson? I don't know. I said, what do you mean you don't know? Alam mo naman lahat yan eh. How will you apply this into your situation sa school? Wait, I think about it. But you see, it gets him involved. That's how it is.
Yan.
About 2 to 3 times to 4 times a week. With Paolo, iba naman. 17-year-old.
Iba na yung attack doon.
Try and approach him in a different way. But with Paolo, it's very nice because talagang the way we talk is like father and son, like best friends talaga. With Kiana, most of her time at this point is with her mom. Kasi magaling mag-storytelling si Angeli eh. Stories as in iba-ibang parts ng body, you know, Kiana's body, like the ears, may story yan, you know, hearing too much, hearing the things na hindi dapat, ganon. So you teach a lesson about the ears.
Ano ba yung story na yan? Ikwento natin sa mga anak ni Angeli.
Hindi, magaling. Sabi ko nga kay Angeli, dapat gumawa siya ng even a booklet where she can make the stories. Kasi talagang si Kiana is longing for that. Yung talagang, Mom, you know, I want story again. O sige. So it's really something
Talking
encouraging.
about Angeli, you once said that Angeli is the most misunderstood person in show business. And why do you say that?
Well, you know, she's not just a manager, but she's also my wife.
Yes.
And si Angeli, nakita na niya lahat ng maaring mangyari sa akin. Number one, as a diabetic. Okay? So, she's very, very cautious about that. Isang pagkakamali lang with diabetes, and it could mean that's it.
That's it.
You know, at ayaw namin dumating sa puntong ganon.
And she knows you very well.
Yeah. She's a business graduate. That is my weakness. And I don't know anything about money matters. Maraming nagtatanong sa akin, uy, Gary, magkano ba ang show mo? I don't know. If you want me to perform, magpa-perform ako. But when it comes to
Things
financial
like that,
stuff, we talk to Angeli. Yung protection niya para sa bawat artist is extremely, how would I say, parang bawa ko sa kanya, the way she makes sure that each artist is protected. And because of this, I mean, ano naman ang mali kung humingi kami ng kontrata for certain things, pero may mga ibang tao, mas gusto nila talkies-talkies na lang, no? And many times that can break relationships. I know
easily,
dozens of artists who've gone through that. But we, as Genesis, you know, stick to that. Kahit na anong sabihin pa ng tao, kasi may mga iba pa nga, yung mga naninira sa Genesis at kay Angeli, sila pa after a few months will be the ones to come back and apologize and say, I now understand what you were trying to do. You know, and Angeli may not be, you know, the type of person na will go with the flow of showbiz, but she's very frank and she's very open. At lahat ng sinasabi niya hindi para ipakita sa tao na mas magaling siya, you know, but she's always there to not do the dirty work, but it's to do the only work that she's supposed to do.
What's your favorite Gary V song?
Mahirap yun eh.
Isa, okay, let's say, from Revive, what is your favorite Gary
Yung
V
isa,
song?
okay, yung Warrior sa Child. That's my favorite.
Yun ang gusto niya eh.
Okay, cut.
Wait, okay, before you go, sige, before you go, you have to sing up your lines for Filipino, please.
Okay. That song, Warrior sa Child?
Yes.
Okay. It goes like this. They don't know that I come running home when I fall down. They don't know who picks me up when no one is around. I drop my sword and I cry for just a while. 'Cause deep inside this armor, the warrior is a child.
Is this child Gary V?
The warrior is Gary V. But more than that, he's also a child. And he's not just a child, he's a child of God.
Thank you very much, Gary. You have to get a copy of Revive. Alam nyo,
Bakit?
ako, babayaran ko yung para sa inyo pag hindi kayo na-touch.
Basta di pirated.
Yes, basta hindi pirated. Magbabalik po ang SiS. Catch Gary V with Lani Misalucha, Aiza Sigera, Carol Banawa, Karil, and other guests on Ecstatic, October 19 at the Araneta. Anak ni Gary, happy birthday. Happy birthday,
Si
Jelly.
Gary po ay magkakaroon ng show sa October 14 sa Japan, October 19
Ecstatic
Ecstatic,
at the Araneta Coliseum.
October 20 sa Baguio po.
December 4, Crossroads 77, Bread of Life.
At saka magkakaroon ho siya ng album. Ginagawa pa lang niya, kaya abangan nyo, merong duets album.
And of course, yung kanta niya ngayon, single from the album Revive, Lupa.
Ayan.
Grabe si Gary.
Panalo. He
Panalo
uses
si
his
Gary.
gifts.
In the way that
The Lord
was planned for him.
planned for him. Parang kung ano man yung binigay sa kanya, ibinabalik niya. Panalo. Touch
Diba?
ako na
That's why he's so blessed.
That's why he is so blessed
He's
kasi
so blessed.
sinishare niya ang lahat ng naibigay sa kanya. Kaya po tayo,
Share
tayo,
natin.
share natin ang ating mga umaga, 10:30 hanggang 11:30.
Share niyo sa amin.
Correct!
Correct.
Dito lang sa
SiS!
Bye!
Watch Nanette Inventor tonight at 8 p.m. at Republic of Malate and also on October 19 and 26. Manood kayo ng SOP, October 14. Ngayon pong linggo yan. Grand raffle na po ng Petron's Pump Up Price promo. Trips to Bangkok at Chevy Silverado po ang ipamimigay.
Mga SiS, the Philippine Advertising Congress will reconvene on November 21 to 24 at the Waterfront Hotel in Cebu City. This year's theme is Target, Market Asentado sa Pinoy Ngayon. See you there!
SiS would like to thank Bambi Fuentes for our hair and makeup, Mosimo, FNH Folded and Hung, Wayless Center, Adidas, Chloe for our eyewear, Optical Works, BR Chua Enterprises, 680 Home Appliances, Durastar, La Germania, Human for my clothes, Salon de Manila, Janelin Shoes, Under the Sea Pet Shop, The Barnyard, Play and Display, and Union Square.
Gary V!
Nasa SiS!
Could you be teacher to a mind of confusion? Tell me, what does this all mean?
I must say this. Alam nyo,
Maluha ba?
di
Uy, wala. Akala ko maluha ka.
But you know, I'll say it here.
Yeah, well,
Say
And the air.
sandali, quiet Jenny.
I drop my sword and I cry for just a while. 'Cause deep inside this armor, the warrior is a child.